שבט אחים גם יחד, הנה מה טוב. שבט אחים גם יחד, הנה מה טוב ומה נעים. שבט אחים גם יחד, הנה מה טוב.
Shabbat shalom, Roger. Good to see you. Good. Shabbat shalom, everyone. Can you hear me? Is this working? Thank you. Beautiful. Welcome. Make sure if you don't have a siddur, send a liaison out to go get one for you because we're using the siddur today. And it's wonderful to see everyone. For those whom I don't know, my name is Chava. I grew up here, and it's nice to be back. Thank you for welcoming me. Hine ma tov u'manayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine ma tov u'manayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine ma tov shevet achim gam yachad. Hine ma tov shevet achiyot gam yachad. Hine ma tov u'manayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine ma tov u'manayim shevet achiyot gam yachad. Welcome to Shabbat. You made it here after a long, hectic week, I'm sure. Let's take a few moments to just settle ourselves, let go of the week that has passed, and unite with this presence of calm, of peace, and joy. Let's take a few deep breaths. Shabbat is our opportunity to gather, to appreciate each other, to find our gratitude for all the blessings in our lives, and our service gives us many opportunities for that. I'm going to do some songs from our past, from this temple. You might have been here then, you might not have, but this is a little retrospective of some of the melodies that we have done in the past, and hopefully you'll join in with the Yaila Lies if you don't know the song. Lechu neranena, page 12. L'Adonai, nariya letzur ishenu, nikad mafanav b'todah, bismirod nariya lo. Ki el gadol Adonai, umelech gadol al kol Elohim, asher biyado mecharei aretz, v'toafot harim lo. Yalai lalai lai, yalai lalai lai, yalai lalai lai, yalai yalai, yalai lalai lai, yalai lalai lai, yalai lalai lai, yalai yalai, yalai lalai lai, lai lai, yalai yalai lalai lai, yalai lai, yalai lai lai, yalai lai lai, yalai lai lai. Shemo, Basru miyom leyom Yeshuato, Sapru v'goyim kevodo, Bechol ha'amim niflotav, Ki gadol Adonai, Umhulau me'od, Norahu akol Elohim, Yailai, Yalai, 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 Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom. Let's take a moment to say Shabbat shalom to the people around us. Just let's greet each other. תחילה לך דודי לקראת כלה פני שבת נקבלה לך דודי לקראת כלה פני שבת נקבלה. Verse 5. Hitoreri, hitoreri, kiva orech, umi ori. Uri, uri, shir daveri, kevod Adonai, alayich nigla, lecha dodi, likrat kala. Shabbat nekabela. We rise and face the entrance to welcome the Shabbat bride. Boi v'shalom ateret bala, gam besimcha uvtzola. Tochem unei am segula, boi chala, boi chala. Lecha dodi likrat kala, b'nei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha dodi likrat kala, b'nei Shabbat nekabela. Please be seated. And let's turn to page 24. Now we've welcomed the Shabbat bride or the Shabbat spirit. Now let's welcome the angels. It is said that on Shabbat we each get 2 angels protecting us. We wish them shalom. We bless them. We ask them to bless us. And then we send them out with our blessings to bless everyone else. So we can imagine all of this beautiful blessing, all of this gratitude, all of this sense of community that we have here. May it spread out from us to the whole world. Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Hasharet, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech, Malchei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Boachem l'shalom, malachei hashalom, malachei elyon. Mi melech malchei hamlachim, hakadosh baruch hu. Baruch hu ni l'shalom, malachei hashalom, malachei elyon. Mi melech malchei hamlachim, hakadosh baruch hu. Tzeitchem l'shalom, malachei hashalom, malachei elyon. Mi melech malchei hamlachim, hakadosh baruch hu. And just as we might do at home, we sang Shalom Aleichem, and now we're going to light the Shabbat candles. Some folks have a tradition of lighting right before Baruch Hu, and so we can turn back to page 2 for the candles and the blessing for the wine. Would someone care to volunteer to come up and do the lighting for us? I'm not going to call your name out and shock you like some other people in my family would do. Thank you, Janice. it's such a surprise when you hear your name being called in the microphone from the bima unexpectedly. So I'm not going to do that to you. And as the candles are being lit, you can let go of whatever from this past week you don't need to hold on to anymore. Just take a deep breath and let it out. Stress, anxiety of the week, the worries, or any painful experiences or memories. It gives us plenty of time to let go of all the things we need to let go of. We know you can do it. Those matches are really hard. Let's bring in the light, one time for ourselves, one time for our families, and one time for the whole world. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kidshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Shabbat. Shabbat Shalom. Let's turn to page 5 for the Kiddush. So it's been a while since I've been to Temple B'nai Torah. And do we rise for the Kiddush? Is that a tradition, or do we just sit standing? Okay, sitting. So everyone relax. You don't have to do anything. I'm going to grab the wine cup because that's part of it, and we can bless the wine together. Eloheinu melech haolam, borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kidshanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu, v'shabbat kodsho be'ahava uvratzon hinchilanu, zikaron l'maaseh v'reishit, ki hu yom techila lemikra'e kodesh, zecher litziat Mitzrayim, ki vanu v'acharta ve'otanu kidasha im kol hamim v'shabbat kodshecha be'ahava uvratzon hinchaltanu. Baruch atah Adonai mekadesh hashabbat lechaim. It's juice. So if you will indulge me, I'm going to use some of my own original compositions for the next two prayers. I write Jewish music, and so I like to bring it in when I have a chance. I wrote a setting for Baruch Hu with my dear friend Stacy, Zichrona Livracha, and it's a poem of welcoming. And we get the sense with Baruch Hu that we're all welcoming each other. It's a call and response. The leader is welcoming us, but we can all be welcoming each other. And there's such a need for belonging in this world. It's a human need that everyone needs to feel like they belong. And so that's what Baruch Hu can offer us, is a sense that we're welcome here and that we are all in it together. Please rise for Baruch Hu on page 28. Do 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 and bless the one who blesses. Come, come all of you, come all of us, and bless the one who blesses. Do 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 do. Blessed is the blessed one, blessed is the giver of blessing, blessed in this moment now and every now to come. Blessed is the blessed one, blessed is the giver of blessing, blessed in this moment now and every now to come. Come all of you, come all of us, and bless the one who blesses. Come all of you, come all of us, and bless the one who blesses. Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMevorach. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach le'olam va'ed. Come all of you, come all of us, and bless the one who blesses. Come all of you, come all of us, and bless the one who blesses. Do 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 Please be seated. Page 30. Ya la 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 la. 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 Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bidvaro ma'ariv aravim bechokma poteach sha'arim uvitvuna meshane itim umachalif et hazmanim umisader et hakochavim b'mishmerotehem barakia kirtzono borei yom v'layla borei yom v'layla golel or mipnei choshech v'choshech mipnei or uma'avir yom umevir layla umavdil bein yom uvein layla Adonai tzvaot shemo Ya lai 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 Ya lai lai Ya lai 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 la la lai lai Ya lai 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 Ya la lai lai Ya lai 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 El chai v'kayam Tamid imlocha Let's read in English together on page 33 at the top. As you taught Torah to those whose names I bear, teach me Torah too. Its mystery beckons, yet I struggle with its truth. You meant Torah for me. Did you mean the struggle for me too? Don't let me struggle alone. Help me to understand, to be wise, to listen, to know. Lead me into the mystery. Baruch atah Adonai, Ohev Amo Yisrael. If you feel comfortable remaining seated for Shema, then you can do so. If you want to rise, please do so as well. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad, Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Leolam Vaed. We continue with Ve'ahavta on page 36. Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha bechol levavcha uvechol nafshecha uvechol me'otecha vehayu hadvarim ha'ele asher anochi mitzavecha hayom al levavecha veshinantam levanecha v'dibartam v'shivtecha b'veitecha uvlechtecha v'aderech uv'shochbecha uv'kumecha ukshartam le'ot al yadecha v'hayu letotafot bein einecha uchtavtam al mezuzot beitecha uvisharecha Leman tizkeru va'asitem et kol mitzvotai v'yitem kedoshim lelohechem Ani Adonai Elohechem asher hotzeiti etchem me'eretz Mitzrayim liot lachem lelohim Ani Adonai Elohechem. Let's turn to page 40 now. And you might have noticed that at the bottom of some of these pages, there's one little sentence by itself, the Chatima. It's like a seal on the end of the prayer that says, Baruch atah Adonai, ... And they are all different qualities of divinity or the divine. Some people use the word God. I wanted to bring that awareness into the service because every single thing that we're talking about here has to do with God. And, you know, it's a controversial subject. So I wanted to mention that if that word doesn't work for you, maybe something that could work for you is the force of freedom, the force of love in the world, the force of nature in the world. And these prayers, these blessings point to the fact that they're all synonyms for God. So if you are someone who loves nature, that can be what God means to you. So it doesn't have to be the dude in the sky or whatever you were raised to believe. So in this part of this piece of Torah that we use in our liturgy every day, each sentence from the Torah is read one time a year. But once in a while, the sages of old chose a sentence that we're going to say every day. And this one is not just once a day, but twice a day. That's how important this value is to our people. So we use this piece of Torah every day to remind us of the value of freedom and the process from constriction to expansion that we all experience and that we can offer to other people. Freedom, 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 freedom. Adar Bakodesh. Sing freedom, freedom. Let's turn to page 42. The continuation of this idea that freedom is balanced by protection. And this blessing gives us the beautiful image of a sukkah, or a shelter of peace, being spread over us. And you can imagine this whole community being sheltered, being protected in a loving, peaceful presence. And that's what we hope for the whole world. We can sing together. Hashkivenu. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu l'shalom v'hamidenu shomreinu l'chaim. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu l'shalom v'hamidenu shomreinu l'chaim. Ushmor tziteinu Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu l'shalom v'hamidenu shomreinu l'chaim. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu l'shalom v'hamidenu shomreinu l'chaim. We turn to page 46 and rise for Amidah. And I will be relying on you to remind me of exactly how the tune goes at this congregation, because everyone sings it differently. So I'm going to come off the microphone and you'll guide me through it. Adonai sifatai tiftach ufi yakitehi latecha. Adonai, open up my lips, that my mouth may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu, Elohei Eloheinu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Chaim v'chesed, mechayei hakol berachamim rabim, somech noflim v'rofei cholim, umatir asurim, umekayem emunato lishenei afar, michamocha bagevurot, umido melach, melech memit umechaye, umatzmiach Yeshua, b'nemanat hachayot hakol, Baruch atah Adonai, mechaye hakol, atah kadosh v'shimcha kadosh, v'kadoshim b'chol yom yehallelu Selah. Baruch atah Adonai, ha'el hakadosh. Let's be seated. Let's take a few moments to allow the prayers of our hearts to come forward in our own silent voices. Let's continue on page 60 with our prayer for peace, Shalom Rav. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Ki atahu melech adon lechol hashalom. Ki atahu melech adon lechol hashalom. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. V'tov be'einecha levarech et Amcha Yisrael b'chol eit u'b'chol sha'a b'shlomecha. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Tasim Leolam. Tasim Leolam. Well, I'm not a rabbi, but I still have things to say, but they're always shorter than what the rabbi would say. So I was talking about God before with scare quotes because it's such an abstract concept that there isn't even a word for it. In fact, if you turn to page, what page was that? Sorry, I forgot what page it was. I'll tell you, page 34. If you turn to page 34, you'll see the sentence from Torah that we say every time we do services, morning and evening, Shema. And it's just 6 words, a 6-word memoir, if you've ever heard of that. This is one of them. It's a 6-word phrase that talks about what is God. And the word that is said there, we say Adonai. If you look at the letters, if you know any Hebrew, you'll notice that it doesn't spell Adonai. And what does it spell? It doesn't spell anything because we don't even know how to pronounce this. So the letters on the page are Yud He Vav He, which is called the Tetragrammaton. Isn't that a cool word? I love it. I say it whenever I get the chance. And Yud He Vav He actually does have a meaning because Yud He Vav He, those 4 letters, encapsulate the past, present, and future conjugation of the verb to be in Hebrew. Haya is was, Yihya is, and no, Yihya is will be, Hoveh is. Okay, so Haya, Hoveh, Yihya are all wrapped up in those 4 letters. And so I take that to mean God is presence. That's how I interpret it. And it changes every day because we have in each prayer, there's a different association with blessed are you, God, the one who creates evenings. Blessed are you, God, the one who gives us love. And so all of those values are sometimes our highest values. The workings of nature, the experience of being loved and having love surrounding us, and freedom, protection. Often I'm invited to congregations and I'm supposed to give a sermon in song. And so I always do this same song, unless they've heard it before, in which case I do a different song. And this song is in the book, and it kind of describes what my relationship is with God. It's on page 368. Am I right? No, I'm sorry. 380 something. Hang on, I'll find it. It's in here. It's on the first day of the Days of Awe. So if you can find the Days of Awe, and you can look on the side of the page, and it says, okay, here it is, 358. I'm sorry. I should memorize that. 358. It's on the top of the page. And this is a sentence from the Psalms that we say through the high holidays, but it helps to orient us, to remind us what direction we're supposed to be facing. It helps us to, and it's actually, it says we don't know where. We don't know what God is. We don't know where God is. If there was only one question that I had to ask, it would be to be in the presence of that which cannot be named. So I use that to help me to be present. When we all took a deep breath and we just listened and we heard the sound, I thought I heard some rain or something, we don't have a lot of opportunities to notice what's going on right around us, whether it be something in nature, the changing seasons, whether it be the loved ones who are right there next to us. Shabbat gives us that opportunity, and this piece of the Psalms helps me to identify with that as well. It's called Achat Sha'alti. Achat sha'alti me'et Adonai. Achat sha'alti ota avakesh. Achat sha'alti me'et Adonai. Achat sha'alti ota avakesh. Shivti, shivti, beveit Adonai. Shivti, shivti, kol yamei chayai. Shivti, 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 Kol Yamei Chayai, Lachazot, B'noam Adonai, Uvaker, Behechalot, Lachazot, B'noam Adonai, to gaze upon the beauty of Adonai. One thing, I ask you, Adonai, to be with you all of my life. Achat sha'alti me'et Adonai, Achat sha'alti ota avakesh. And with that sense of presence, let's turn our attention to Misha Berach and use this presence to ask for healing. And when we ask for healing, we know that just our words are not enough to heal people. There needs to be medical intervention. And sometimes healing, physical healing can't happen. But asking for healing is in itself, psychologically, it is healing. Just the act of asking for healing, just the act of just hearing someone else asking for healing can be healing for us. And so that's why we always gather. When we gather, we ask for healing so that we can hear each other's voices. And we're going to sing Misha Berach, but before we do, if anyone knows the name of someone who needs healing, you can say it now. I'm just going to pass my hand over the whole room, and when it comes to you or any time, you can say the name of someone you know who needs healing. For all those people and all the people who need healing in our world, who have no one to say this prayer for them, we offer Misha Berach. Misha Berach Avoteinu Mekor HaBracha Leimotenu. May the source of strength, who blessed the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say Amen. Misha Berach Imotenu Mekor HaBracha Lavotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say Amen. We wish them a refuah shlema. We can begin to conclude our service now on page 283 as we rise for Aleinu. I really like this version of Aleinu that we used to do. I don't know if we still do, but if we don't, then we're bringing it back right now. It's the third version of Aleinu that this book offers out of a number of different Aleinus. Aleinu l'shaveach l'adon hakol, l'teit gedula liotzer breshit, shehu sam chelkenu liached et shemo, v'gor aleinu lehamlich malchuto, va'anachnu korim, umishtachavim umodim, lifnei melech, Malchei Hamlachim Hakadosh Baruch Hu V'nemar V'haya Adonai L'melech al kol haaretz Bayom hahu Yeh Adonai echad U'shemo U'shemo echad. Let's be seated for just a brief moment. And just as we use the comfort and support of each other to remember those people in our lives who need healing, we do the same for those people who are no longer with us in body but are still very much with us in spirit. And our tradition knew, for some reason, long ago, the psychological need for humans to be surrounded by support in times of mourning. And this is an amazing experience because it's something that everybody goes through at some point. And so we're here to offer support anytime that if it's your time. It's your time to be in grief and in mourning. We are all here for each other. We have a list, a yahrzeit list, some people who have passed from our world recently, and some who, this is the week that they passed away in years past. And then we can add to it the names of those who we want to add who are not on the list. Some of us have family members on this list here. If you want to stand up when you hear the name of your family member, you can, so that we can honor you and know that you're one of the people who needs support right now. We're remembering Phil Grinker, the uncle of Greg Glockner. Joel Davis is a friend of Cantor David. Myron Bromberg is a friend of Lenora Blauman. Victor Amira is the uncle of Cynthia Hemphill. And Rabbi David Ellenson is a rabbi for all of our people. And we're remembering the yahrzeits of the following people: Samuel M. Bookie, Ignacy Brumer, Debbie Kaplan, Nathaniel Eisner, Daryl Glockner, George Goldberg, Adolph J. Greenberg, Leon Prasau, Samuel Rafish, Jerry Rosenthal, Anna Linda Schatz, Lorraine Schimberg, and Mary Winston. And we'll add the following names to that list. We can all rise in support of those in mourning as we recite Kaddish together on page 294. Yitgadal v'yitkadash shemei rabbah, be'alma divrach hiruteh v'yamlich malchuteh, b'chayachon uv'yomechon uv'chaye dachol beit Yisrael, ba'agala uv'izman kariv v'yimru amen. Yehei shemei rabbah mevarach le'alam u'almei almaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh. V'yithadar v'yit'aleh v'yithalal. Shemei dekudsha barichu. Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata. Tush b'chata v'nechemata. Da'amiran ba'alma. B'imru amen. Yehei Shalama Rabba Min Shemaya V'chayim Alinu V'al Kol Yisrael V'imru Amen. Oseh Shalom B'imromav Hu Ya'aseh Shalom Aleinu V'al Kol Yisrael V'al Kol Yoshvei Tevel V'imru Amen. Please be seated. Oseh Shalom B'imromav Hu Ya'aseh Shalom Aleinu Ve'al Kol Yisrael Ve'imeru Amen. Oseh Shalom B'imromav Hu Ya'aseh Shalom Aleinu Ve'al Kol Yisrael Ve'imeru Amen. Oseh Shalom B'imromav Hu Ya'aseh Shalom Aleinu Ve'al Kol Yisrael Ve'imeru Amen. Oseh Shalom B'imromav Hu Ya'aseh Shalom Aleinu Ve'al Kol Yisrael Ve'imeru Amen. Shabbat Shalom, everyone. We will conclude our service with the motzi. I'm just going to gesture at the challah, and we'll sing motzi together. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamotzi lechem min haaretz b'te'avon. Let us leave in safety, and let us return again in safety. Shabbat Shalom. Oh, announcements? Oh, sorry. Announcements, yeah. Don't go anywhere. Thanks, Andy. Sorry about that.
So good evening and Shabbat Shalom. I'm Andy Held, a relatively recently appointed member of the board. And to say there are a lot of things coming to a temple near you is a dramatic understatement. The mail from this past week was longer and more full of interesting and exciting things than I have seen in years. I only am going to bring up two of them because I'm going to encourage you to go home and read that mail from whatever the heck return address is at templebentorah.org. The two things I'm going to mention are lovely music at Friday night services are amazing, and we have lovely music again next Friday night with Aaron Sabo joining Rabbi Mali at Friday night services, and the congregational meeting on the 25th of January, right here, also on Zoom. We have the distinct honor and opportunity to vote Rabbi Mali as the rabbi of our congregation. So please, please, please come. And then there's all these amazing other things that are coming. I'm getting a look from Elliot that says maybe I should mention the Early Childhood Center kickoff event on the 20th of January? Yeah. On the 20th of January. But read the mail. There's so much there. I won't keep you anymore from, wherever we're going next. There's many. There's lectures. There's more Shabbats. There's the event tomorrow down at the. Anyway, Shabbat Shalom, one and all. Thank you.
Shabbat Shalom.